Pokemon has been around for nearly 25 years, with anime, films, 8 generations of main series games, worlds, and dozens of spin-off titles. It's difficult to keep all of those diverse components lore-friendly, and if you think Pokemon isn't sophisticated enough to have lore, you are incorrect. The main game's Pokedex entries and narratives do a good job of explaining the overarching story of Pokemon, but we need to dig deeper to understand the intricate web of wibbly-wobbly timey-wimey things that connects all of the games. Here's everything you need to know about the Pokemon timelines to figure out what exactly is going on. But before we further get on with the details, subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon to never miss a video or updates from us. Now, let's take a look. The main timeline. This is when things started to get a little confusing, which is why it's best to put the past behind you. New powerful Pokemon, a whole new region, weather mechanisms, an environmental plot, and a lot of water were all introduced in Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald. Red and Blue were reimagined as Fire Red and Leaf Green, respectively. Now, all of these games takes place in the same time, with events taking place in different parts of the world. Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum, together with Heart Gold and Soul Silver, followed 3 years later. This is a good generational split for the games, as all Generations 3 titles are released at the same time, while all Generations 4 titles are released 3 years later. It's unclear how long it takes for Black and White to appear after Generations 4, but there are some hints. Caitlyn, the impatient leader of the Battle Castle in Generations 4 Battle Frontier and the member of the Unova Elite Four, is the first clue. After the events of Heart Gold and Soul Silver, a Team Rocket grunt with a rather peculiar style of speaking emerges in Unova, having moved from Kanto and started a family in the process. You can also speak with his son, who claims that Dad had a cool work in a faraway place. Sure, kid, if it's fun to be the losing end of an inept criminal enterprise. Mega Evolutions appears in both X and Y, as well as Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, implying the presence of an entirely different Pokemon chronology. A massive war, fairy kinds, and Groudon and Kyogre's primordial evolutions are all too big to fit inside the present chronology. In the Generations 3 remakes, one character alluded to a slightly different Hoenn region where Mega Evolutions was never discovered. By introducing Ultra Wormholes, Rainbow Team Rocket, and other people who are impossible to understand in terms of the Mega timeframe, Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon reinforce the Pokeverse. Annabelle, a trainer that eagle-eyed longtime fans may recall as the Battle Tower Brain in Emerald, can be found during the Generation 7 postgame. She claims to have traveled from Hoenn via Ultra Wormhole, however, the remakes Hoenn lack a battle frontier. Therefore, she must have traveled via Emerald, which is in a different timeline. The appearance of Professor Sycamore's helper, as well as Red and Blue, and an apparently eternally young Wally, demonstrate the characters from other places and timelines are appearing. Rainbow Team Rocket is made up of former foes who are all defeated the previous child heroes. As a result, these Ultra Wormholes simply open everything up. Anything is possible and it could happen right now. Game Freak has complete control over what is added, removed, and changed. With the introductions of a trio of legendaries who can manipulate space and times in Generations 4, we should have seen where this was all leading. So, where does that leave Sword and Shield, you might be wondering? That's an excellent question. Well, there's no conclusive explanations considering the lack of Mega Evolutions or Z-moves. It's safe to conclude that these games exist in a parallel universe. The most obvious hallmark of a distinct universe appears to be brand new Pokemon shifting mechanisms. The locations of the most recent chapters on the timeline, on the other hand, remains undetermined. That's all there is to it. The entire main series timeline up to this point. It's impossible to say when or where the next Pokemon anime will be set. If you enjoyed this video, then drop a like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more exciting content. And don't forget to press the bell icon below to always stay updated about our future uploads. See you in the next video.